The balanced scorecard. So the balanced scorecard is a report that looks at those critical success factors or KPIs, key performance indicators, that go towards implementing our strategy. There are financial and non-financial measures on our balanced scorecard. We separate a balanced scorecard into 4 different perspectives. Regardless of what individual items our company chooses to focus on, all balanced scorecards will have these 4 perspectives. We have a financial perspective, which are our financial measures, customer perspective, customer satisfaction, surveys, internal process perspective, so that's how well we are at doing what we do, and then learning and growth. How well do we train our employees? What training processes do we have in place for development? How are we growing into new markets? Are we growing into new product lines? Our benefits for creating a balanced scorecard are numerous. We're looking at the whole picture when we're looking at the balanced scorecard. We're not just looking at the financial components, but we're looking at what are all of those things that contribute to our strategy and then end up contributing to our bottom line. As we saw with the example on the value chain analysis for the computer company, saving money doesn't always contribute to our bottom line. It might save us financial dollars, but we risk losing customers because we're taking away something that they're paying for that they value. Balanced scorecards can also be used as a performance evaluation tool. So that might be a way that a manager is evaluated to determine what their bonus or extra compensation might be. We should be focused on what the company is going for. What's the company's strategy? So for a cost leader, those operations and cost control measures might be the most important part. If we're a cost leader, we're offering something that's in demand at a lower cost than our competitors. Remember, for a differentiator, that might be the customer perspective. It might be the quality of our operations also. People might just be paying for our product. People might be paying for our customer service. There's a wide variety of things that differentiation can go into. A strategy map shows a visual cause and effect of the balanced scorecard. So it shows how that achievement of CSFs, or KPIs, you might have heard them called, affect each other. How are they connected? When we're looking at financial performance, that's obviously the ultimate goal if we're a profit-seeking organization. But those non-financial performance measures are important also. And if we remember from other accounting classes, focusing only on financial performance for management evaluation is one of the things that can lead to fraud on our financial statements, which is why evaluating managers and companies on financial and non-financial performance is recommended. It's difficult to always hit the non-financial performance measures if we're just committing fraud to make the financial performance measures look better. So this is an example of our computer company's strategy map. We have our financial, our 4 categories from our balanced scorecard. We have 3 measurements for each item, and then we have how they're connected. 1, if we communicate strategy, we enhance our product innovation, and improve our customer profitability, we make more money. If our customers are happier, they're going to spend more money. So we have things that directly relate to revenue growth. If we reduce our order filling time, or how how long it takes us to get something, we reduce costs for each item in our value stream. So we have less storage, we're getting things to the customer faster, which then can improve our customer satisfaction. It improves productivity. But you can see how improving use of technology from our learning and growth can help feed an improvement in productivity, which then gets to a reduced time along our value chain, which then can lead to revenue growth. So a strategy map shows how all of those are connected to each other. An additional component that we have is sustainability. So in the last 15 to 20 years, we have added sustainability measurements of a company. We measure that across financial, social, and environmental. Sometimes it is an additional perspective on the balanced scorecard. Sometimes we make a sustainability report separate from any of our other reports. Many companies have started to do sustainability reporting and put that along with their annual reports on their websites. We have a Sustainability Accounting Standards Board that looks at environmental, social, and governance indicators on the scorecard. So those are the ESGs that we're measuring. So are we following regulations? How are we benefiting the environment? How do our customers perceive our sustainability efforts? So those measures, or ESGs, get further categorized. So the environmental indicators, we have operational measures, management measures, and environmental measures. Some of those come down to what are we doing with our manufacturing waste? How do we dispose of items? Social performance indicators are our working conditions. Do we have a safe environment? How do we train our employees? How do we pay our employees? So there's a documentary from, I believe it's 2003, about Nike using sweatshop labor. And Nike has responded to that, and now every factory that they contract with for production, they require them to meet minimum standards of safety and training and pay. Other social performance indicators are community involvement and philanthropy. Do they give money back to the community? Are they donating to causes that their customers deem worthwhile? Do they participate in things in the community? If a high school group came to them, would they donate to that high school group? Those types of things are part of those social performance indicators. That is the end of